What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Poolside Chat. My name is Todd, and I've got yet another amateur pool match to review with you. We're going to switch back over to USAPL. I got 8 ball, and I'm sure you guys know Kyle by now. He's been on the channel. I think this is his 3rd time already. It's kind of a light session, so you're going to start seeing a lot of familiar faces. But let's dive right into this. There's Kyle. You guys know him. Immediately, I'm like, come on, man. You know we lag from the kitchen. So Kyle is a 471 Fargo. That is a 6145. So technically I need a little more than a rack. Ooh, that's a good lag. I win the break. USAPL is an alternate break format. But yeah, that's the thing. One rack is worth 14 points to the winner. Loser gets whatever points are down. And 16 is just over. So I need more than a rack. At the same point, 61 is more than 4 racks, so I gotta get 5 racks, 5 wins. Because even a couple wins out of him, gonna make it real tough for me. So let's see what happens. Ooh, tried to come out of the gate with a scratch apparently. And my favorite part about USAPL is you get to use templates and it's rack your own. Yeah. Never have to worry about your opponent. Now, Kyle's definitely the outlier here, but you know, everybody knows that there's a couple of opponents that might not give you the tightest rack, whether it be intentional or they just don't care. So it's kind of nice to rack your own, especially with a template on a bar box, because there's always that divot, the little crater in the on the dot. But anyway, all right. So Kyle's running here. He didn't. I mean, his first 2 shots, he was all but kind of limited to what he could even see because there was no start really on the solid. So, ooh, 1 ball came into play. Yep, little head nod and understanding. He at least moved the 1 ball up to be basically a backboard. The only problem is you got to play this with some kind of spin to get any kind of shape. Probably like top left. Oh man, barely even need the backboard. That was a good shot. Good shot. Yes, it rubbed the 1, but didn't need it. But yeah, he needed to throw some top left on that to spin over. Maybe give him a look at a combo or something, but he is in a bad spot right here. He calls safe. So in USAPL, BCA, some of these other leagues, you can call safe and make the ball, and it does turn over to your opponent. So now in USAPL 10 ball, you call safe and you make a ball, doesn't matter. The opponent has the option to give it back or they can shoot it wherever it lies. You know, and as you guys know, APA, you don't call safe, you just play safe. But if your ball goes, you're still shooting. Don't care if you're intending a safe. So, all right. So I've got the real thin shot on the 5 top, maybe a slight twist of left just to make sure I come back into the clump. Okay. Open up the 4, but I can't see it. Now would be a great time if I could see it, put a little low and crash back into it. Then you've got the 7-2 as insurance balls. I don't have that. But the way I'm looking at this, I think I might. That 3 might just go to the left side the way I just walked around there. So I'm just going to slow roll this, try to get as straight on the 4 as possible. That's a bit of okay right there. Now I almost want to under roll this just a bit because you want a slight cut on that 3. Oh, that hit good. That little tiny roll forward is great because now I can roll forward. It's going to bump that 8 which is going to create that gap off the 15. That's a good shot. Now, thin, just a little bit of low. Just bring it on the other side of the 15. Should be fine. Just punch it. Center pocket, 14-4. Table run. That ain't too shabby. So if you guys are enjoying the content, do me a favor, like it and share it. Share it, share it, share it. I know there's going to be some people out there that could probably learn a thing or two from what I'm discussing, but also from my mistakes. But if you notice, Kyle there actually used that ultimate pool rack where it's literally just a very hard V and you just roll the balls up into it. And then you just kind of thumb the back row to get in there. It's a cool looking rack. I haven't used it yet. I told him I was going to, and then I forgot. So next time I see him, now that I see this again, Kyle, I want to check that out. I just want to rack out. I just want to see how it racks, see what it does. Because if it does give a good tight rack, anything's better than the cheap plastic triangle that they give you. And it breaks down nice and simple. Oh, where are you going? I think he was just trying to like baby draw back, but he just accidentally ripped it. Yeah, and then the 10 ball was in his way. I didn't think he could see enough of that 6 ball. If he could, man, that was going to be a great out. He left himself the 5. From there, it's just pick him apart. So, but he missed to my advantage. So if I could spin and shoot that gap between the 2 and the 11, oh, there we go. Everybody knows my favorite thing in the world is a combo. So we're just going to smooth shoot it. Don't let that 15 get too wild. Got to bring it back out. Oh, I really wanted to hold that. Really wanted to hold that between that 3-6 and go and get the 11. Because then if you can shoot that 11 as a stop shot, then you have the 14 on the left side. You've got an out. But worst case scenario, go into recovery mode. You might have an option here. I've got a good angle, so if I can just stun over near that 4. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Man, I love to see it. I could stun between the rail and the 11. I think obviously it's a little more comfortable to get near the 4. Or you know what? I could just slow roll. Oh, get in the hole. Oh, come on. Man, a 14-2 would have been beautiful. Alas, I did not. So Kyle actually is one of the first people to tell me that I put him on my channel early. He was somewhere in the teens, and he loved the video. He watched it quite a few times. He's really learned from it, and he has become a considerably better player. We just need to work on some of his pattern play right now. His stroke seems to be good, but these little micro strokes, it kind of feels like he's still shooting like a little bit anxious. Like he's not as comfortable as he should be, and that is some bad luck right there. Let's just dive. Hold on, let's dive into this because he definitely played this pattern a little bit wrong. Because with ball in hand, let's go right here. He definitely wants to start with the 4. I get that. But the next hard ball to really get a shape on would probably be the 2. And this is where I wish I could draw on this on this software. Because if he could hit that 4, leave himself a dead straight shot on the 3 to that top right, stop shot it, so that way he can stop shot the 6 to the left side. Then that gives him that comfortable shot on the 2, be able to roll forward. He had the 5, and then he's out. The problem is, if you notice the way he shoots this, he doesn't have very much angle. So he adjusted just a little bit, which is good. But let's check his lead because he needs to punch this. He actually put a little bit low. A little low, so this is just a stop shot. And he rolls it. He actually cut it a little bit to the side. That's where he went wrong right there. If he just stops it, he could have held off that 6 to leave himself a better 2. So right here, which let's look at, I want to watch this shot again real quick. Okay, 3 ball just goes. If he hits this with top and it hits the 8, then that might be the problem. Because I think as a top rolling ball, I would think he goes by the 8. Yep, and it didn't. I was definitely a rolling ball. And right here, he needs to hit this with like low right, to where you just kind of punch it to miss the 11. He hit that a little bit more center as a rolling ball, and that's why I crashed into the 11. So you want to spin, or stun that to the side row, miss the 11, and let that right English kick it back over to the other side. Try to give him as good a shot as possible, and instead he kicks, gets a good hit, and leaves me with a good two-way option. Even though that 14 is hanging, if by some chance it misses, I can just roll that up. And you see, if that ball misses, it hangs, does something goofy, I still have a good safe on that 5 ball. But it doesn't. So now I just smooth shoot, make it nice and thin, and then you play the point to give yourself the 8 ball. You guys are thinking this guy's full of it. And you'd be right. You would be right. 28-10. All right. As you see, guys, come on over to Facebook. Doing some fun stuff over there. I actually just yesterday, this is Sunday afternoon when I'm recording. Yesterday we had a all-day 4-man pool tournament, and my team did phenomenal. We did not lose a match. We took first out of 19 teams. I can't be more proud. My team did fantastic. I got a celebratory post on there with a picture of us all ear to ear. Made some good money. Gotta love the Calcutta. All right, but looks like that might be dry. I made a whole lot of nothing, ladies and gentlemen. And realistically, I think I like solids just a skosh more, but it doesn't really matter because you can always use that 14 to nudge the 8 and open it up. Past that, everything's got a home. Get around it. So, like I said, he's put a lot of effort in his game, and and I'm telling you, it shows. The next tip I'm going to give him, I just wish he would walk around the table just a little bit more. And if I remember correctly, I think that's even what I titled the video, because it's something I've been thinking of quite a bit. Good breakout, got the 8 open, good stuff. But sometimes it would help you quite a bit, especially when you're dealing with pattern and angles and trying to figure things out. Just take a lap. Just walk around the table, see your angle, and don't shoot a ball until you have an idea of where you want the cue ball for the next shot. I'm not saying you have to think of, 1 to 10, how hard do I hit it? Don't overcomplicate it. Trust your muscle memory and just pay attention. How do I want to hit it? And let your instincts take over. It'll help a lot of people, I'm telling you. I know a lot of people on my teams. It's already helped. John, actually, right there. That is one thing I've been preaching to him, because he just gets down. He trusts his instincts. This is the shot I'm going to make, but he doesn't walk to really think. Okay, what is the next pattern or the next play of the pattern? So anyway, so I am back to the table, after a really good dry break. I've got a thin shot on the 1. I must be trying to leave the 4 ball as my setup on the 8 is my mentality here, because otherwise that 4 makes a lot more sense. Oh, no, no, no. I must have hit that with some low right or something. That was stupid. Yeah, I must have been thinking leave the 4 as my get out ball, but sometimes you got to change your plan, guys. And, I also could have just glanced off the right side of the 7 and try to get the cue ball sucked up behind that 10 in the rail, just leave them ugly, but okay, good shot. Just what you gonna do with that 15? Like if I think he's pretty close to straight, so he's gonna create an angle, go straight top. He's gonna try to crash back into it. No, I think 5 ball had other ideas, and boy, does he have a. He's got nothing here. I mean, you don't want to back cut and carom the 15 off the 7? Something silly. So he tied up his own ball, which means right here, yes, I can shoot the 6 and make it, but why would you when you can just play it safe? Why would you go for it when you can just play it safe? If you got an ugly table, stop playing checkers. Get into chess, think more defensively. Let's do this. So he's got a real tricky shot here. Because he's got to get around that 4 to see the 15, but I think he's going to hit the 4 ball right here. Oh, he's going to go around it. Hit the 15. Snooker rules. Oh, I guess he bumped the 6, but I don't know where it was. I didn't even see him bump it, so whatever. I doubt wherever it was is going to make a difference. All right. So 2 ball, I'm going to create an angle to run into his 15, open up some balls, and then I've got numerous balls here for insurance shots. Well, I think it still goes. Just got to kind of same time hit. Yep. Okay. So now we're going to wait for John, I think it is, shooting over there. Let's wait for him to get done. Slow roll the 4. Yes, take the 4. Oh, why'd you hit that so hard? I guess to come back for the 6. I think that was more of a, well, I guess this is what I've got. I should have just slow rolled the 4, take the 5, get that gone. Then you can go back up table, take the 1, the 3, whatever that just was. Oh my God! You about to see that drunk cue ball right there? You about to see yeah, I know I'm hitting this with some spin. I mean, that was some hard left, but watch this ball. Doesn't even get to the rail and curls a quarter to half ball out. Realistically, it's probably just the spin of the cue, but goodness. Oh, good stop shot. Good stop shot, Todd. Look at that. Got a nice angle, top left. Or I might be going low left. Yep, just going to stop it. Probably a little too straight to go top left and try to spin back over. So we're going to just cut this in. Top slight bit of outside just to hold it. There we go. Rub its feet. 42 to 15. What do you guys think? Not too bad, huh? Yeah, see, there's that triangle again. I'm going to have to give that one a try. So, yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Give me a like. What do you think? Just give me a little thumbs up. It helps content creators, gets the algorithm going, lets more people come find the channel, or you could just share it. All right, done with the self-promotion for this video. Not a great break. Looked like he kind of took a little something off of it. Because I've got a clump to contend with. I think I can see the 5. Yeah, for what? What am I going to do with it? Am I trying the combo? 11, 14 combo? Yeah, I tried. Ton of power, ton of top. Got some kind of weird carom. Whatever. Still an ugly table. You pick it. It's up to you, Kyle. You do what you gotta do. Oh, okay. Good touch. It was kind of hard on camera to see. It looked like a win, but regardless, that was going to be real thin. So center ball just smashing to open some stuff up. Got a couple balls out. Didn't really leave him a lot, but still got to figure out that 12. Wonder if he's got the angle. He can go and get that 10 out. See the way that cue ball reacted. He might have been able to hit top and just drive that thing. That the initial hit might like skid over, but then once that top takes, launch straight at that 310 and open it up. And then you have these two balls as get out of jail insurance cards. Ooh, good try. Okay. Good try. Just, it was too thick, so once I hit that rail, it just kind of died on him. Here's the problem. Then what? Like, you're going to try to make this ball. You're going to make my 2. Which actually works in his favor because that is a good setup for something else. But look at this. I mean, he's just giving me an option for a nice, easy safety. Just bump that 5. There we go. There we go. I don't think that 4, 6 are wired over here to the low left. So I'm still going to have to contend with that. Or ideally, if I got ball in hand, I'd just do a stop shot on that 6, kick it out in the open, leave him frozen behind the 4. Then I've got something to work with. But I still got to figure out that, still got to figure out that 3. That was a great kick. Not much off. Six goes now, so go ahead and take it. This would be a good time to kind of play a little two-way, slow roll that 9, or excuse me, the 9. Slow roll that 1 into the right side. Calling safe. So I'm probably playing it almost for the point just to hold it up. Oh, not that point. And I sold out the 9 anyway. See, if he doesn't break this out, he just goes cut, it would be a better breakup than the bank. See, because that bank, the cue ball went away as opposed to the cut would have been more side to side. The bank drew it away. Okay. So I'm going to try to draw into that 3, which if I'm doing that, why wouldn't I just use the 7? Oh, play it safe off the 7. I could have played safe off the 7 there and saved that shot if I got ball in hand after. Ultra aggressive, but I didn't make it. It ended up catching the point, which, if anything, the worst part is it tied up to that 5, so now neither one of them really go. So now I've got another problem to fix. This is tough, because if he's going to try to safe me, get to the right side of the 10. I went to the left, okay. That's a good play. He must have looked at it and saw, like, yeah, that 5 doesn't go by. Ooh. I was thinking I was just going to slow roll it, but as soon as I hit it that light, I was like, that's not, or I hit that hard, I should say. I was like, that's not going to stop and hold up. But I didn't even consider that. That was a great shot, Todd. Look at you thinking with your noggin. Kyle said, psh, shut up, old man. I think the 3 goes by, but that was a great kick. It was a great shot. 4 goes to the low left, so I just need to stop the 7. Stop it. You got to stop the 7. Because the 8 goes by anyway, so there's no real point of moving the 12 other than if I miss, I'm giving him an out or, a better option because now his 12 is out in the open. If I don't run this out, I just sold out. So fingers crossed that this works in my favor. So stroke this 3 ball low, slight bit of right just to bring it back, and then the right just kind of straightens it up. Gives me a good angle on the 5. Be a good time for a little bit of a good controlled shot, just like that. So you've got 2 options if you want to try to draw it back, but the more intelligent shot is just top English, let it roll, soft and easy, pocket speed, just like so. That way it leaves you as easy a shot as possible on the 8, which is the 8 in the side for another rack. There we go. There we go. 5 to the hill. Or excuse me, I'm 5 to win. I am on the hill. So this is the scenario, like I was kind of mentioning a few videos ago, that if I can break, say I run 5, but I miss, Kyle runs out, he'll get the win for the game, but I win in USAPL for the night because I hit the points first. So it actually would benefit my team if I can get at least 5 points right now. So you get 100 points plus 2 points for every point that your opponent doesn't get to their goal. So hypothetically, if I break and run right now, I held him 25 points from his goal. So that's 50 points to me, plus the 100 for the win. That's 150 to his 20. That'd be huge. But can't break and run if you don't make anything. My God, that rack looks wide open. I didn't make anything, and that rack is beautiful. I think he's going stripes. Kind of like solids, but oh, excuse me. Kind of like stripes, but yeah, I like solids, but that 9 ball gets in the way. So I think I would have gone stripes and try to use like that 13 or maybe the 9, something to open up the 12. Because otherwise, that 9 ball is making his 5, 2, 6, 7. Like he's got a lot more problems with solids because of 1 ball. Like, yes, the others have a home, but you got to work to get to them versus the natural progression of where the ball wants to go. So I'm going to start with the 10, maybe roll forward. Try to get that good speed. Oh, look, get the 13. Unless I can break the 12 open. Ah, dang it. Swing and a whiff strike 1. 13 must go. So you know what? It's kind of a trouble. Just get it gone. Just swing. Get open. Go back and forth. Okay. You want to make this, and you got to leave an angle. So realistically, almost a stop shot would be fine. Did not even think. I was just pull back for an easier make. I did not shoot that with the intent of the pattern or the breakout. I just want to make the ball easier, and boy, did I hit that stupid. Because look at this. Congratulations, you ran all your balls. I attempted twice, but never succeeded in getting the breakout. So I should have played a safe. I should have left him long. A safe doesn't even have to be like hook him behind the 8 or something crazy. I should have just done something a little bit hard, leave him on the rail, like up towards like the first or half diamond to that top right. Just something, make his life hard. Don't give him an easy out. So I did what I could, and instead I just tied up his balls, forcing him to do something to get open. And I don't like that beginner ball because that was the one ball that was making my 12 have problems, and he immediately started with opening me up, forcing him to run out or lose. So you better get out, Kyle, because you made that bed. Okay, good. Good angle on the 5. That's where I would draw straight back, maybe even put like low right, so when it hits the rail, it spins out up table. Oh, he had more angle than I thought. Yeah, he's shooting. He's making balls, but it's that pattern he needs to just clean up. Oh, see? He left himself a shot, and then he hit it with low right because he was so worried about not scratching that the right actually screwed him. Tried to get a little masse, ends up missing the 2 entirely. So ball in hand, top right, make the ball. Wow, almost did I underhit that? Good. I hit that stupid. There's a lot of ways I could have hit that, and that was not the way I should have. But as I've always said, just because you get out doesn't mean it's the right shot. Still got out, still got the points, 70-26. Kyle, take that as my revenge for when you beat me in APA 8 ball. You tarnished my what could have been a perfect record. Doesn't matter. It's always a good time playing you. I love watching you progress. I love seeing you get better. I hope some of you other guys are watching and learning from Kyle and I doing things right and wrong. And if you are, get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Give me a like, subscribe, and you know what? I've got some more videos coming for you. See you in a couple days. Thanks, guys.